the treasure hunter. What is the greatest prize of all? Is it gold, precious gems, or the call of adventure? Could it be our family ties, our link through the ages? Or is it something else entirely?
The world you think you live in doesn't exist. It's a pantomime. Theater. And if you get a glimpse behind the scenery, the stagecraft, you'll discover nothing but darkness. And once perceived, it will swallow you whole. I'm in a race against this darkness. A race to locate an ancient ruin, a tower of unspeakable power. I need the best of the best. But they're all dead. So I'll use you. Scoundrels. Thieves, cutthroats, the best of the worst. Oh, come now. Try not to look so glum. You're going to help me save the world.
Mr. Spade?
Sophie? What's going on?
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but sometimes when I clean the rooms, I get a little curious and, snoop through our guest stuff.
Sneaky. And Mr. Spade caught you in the act, I suppose?
Yes.
I could keep an eye out and call you if I see our mysterious photographer return.
Are you telling me I should snoop around?
Well, it's nothing you haven't done before, is it?
Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh! Andrew! Hi! I was...
Spying on our manager?
I can't remember the last time work was this interesting.
Yeah, that's definitely one way to put it.
What the hell?
Sophie Roy, I'm Detective Maurice Tremblay. I need you to tell me everything that happened.
Maybe don't mention that to the police.
Did you touch anything?
No, nothing. What a week.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Miss Roy, but I just don't believe you.
I could not have done this without you.
Yeah, probably not.
FM, Dave speaking. Have you checked stolen rewards? You can receive nice perks if you complete certain tasks. Well, back to stealing.
I wasn't interested in a quiet career, plugging away in the lab. I sought a source of power, and I found it in a machine whose parts all work together to make our world go round. As the machine's mistress, I must maintain control of the masses through the narratives they consume, carefully placing legends where they are most likely to spread. Here, this is where I'll begin edging out my competition. I must plan carefully, though. Other powerful individuals have their own agendas at play. To maintain my influence, I must dispatch the machine's agents to create disturbances in neighboring regions. Then I can use those agents to dig up dirt on my rivals, reveling in their downfall. I'm not vain. I know the machine shares its dark design with other masters across the globe. The fate, or should I say the fear of the world, rests in our hands.
Where do you think nightmares come from? When your people huddled around the first campfire and stared out into the dark. You created us to stare back.
I'm mad.
Can you feel it, Harbinger? Do you hear the call? Your blood, it's divine. What the future holds. Ready yourself. Ready the world. Do whatever it takes. Heed thine call. Your story is not written in stone, but in blood. Infantry! Forward!
The gods have shown me a vision. A world engulfed in flames. My fellow villagers claimed my mind was lost, but I was the only one that saw the truth. I knew I had to build an altar to appease the great forefathers in the sky. When the elder skies split in two, I lost all my work. The village chieftains have banished me! Fools! Yet their lack of understanding has led me where I was meant to end up. Now, this is my Isle of Misfits. These are my fellow builders. This land is a place of my rebirth. These people are my tribe.
We are establishing communications with another sentient species in accordance with the Prime Directive.
Look lit.
Enemy positions revealed.
Mornstead has fallen, its great army decimated by the legions of Adir, the demon god. But one light still flickers in the ever-growing gloom, the light of the Dark Crusader.
The radiance of Mornstead withers. Idir's darkness threatens to desolate our world. Ascend to Aureus, my child. As his holy redeemer.
In light we walk.
In light we walk.
Burn their very souls to ash.
Your flesh has been made sacrosanct with the mark of the Dark Crusaders.
I am a man who walks alone, and when I'm walking a dark road, at night or strolling through the park.
Great potential dwells within you, doubtless, for you to be chosen thusly.
Fear of the dark. Fear of the dark. I have a phobia that someone's always there.
Prove yourself worthy of this gift.
By your radiance, grant me the strength to continue to endure these dark days.
Relinquish the lamp, and your suffering ends.
Another unfortunate made a slave to unceasing hunger. I pity you.
Reignite the blessed beacons of Mornstead and thwart Adir's cataclysmic resurrection.
Peggy 12.
There she is, Poirot, the most celebrated train in history. A passenger lies dead in his bed, stabbed.
You place the matter in my hands.
Old Man Stauff built a house and filled it with his toys. 6 guests came one night. Their screams the only noise.
And what about the rumors?
Eleanor, they're just that. They're rumors.
Stauff has spent his fortune wisely. Never mind the smell.
Bit dreary in here, don't you think? Burden. Maybe you've seen me on Broadway.
Regrettably not.
Oh, I'm bored. I'm going to the kitchen.
Wait! We shouldn't go walking alone.
This is a game. Nothing more. One of us is going to win that prize money. I say, every man for himself.
Nothing but queens.
Apparently, there's more to this than I thought.
No one came out that night. Not one was ever seen. But Old Man Stauff is waiting there. Crazy, sick, and mean.
Who am I?
Insane cycle.
It is said that only the dead have seen the end of war. We are responsible for a field hospital during the First World War. Like every war, the First World War came to an end, which marks the end of the game also. This does not mean necessarily that it will be a victorious end for the player. The player will be able to see if he won or just survived by looking at the choices he made during the game. We created a game environment that depicts a very tough situation. All the choices are set in the harsh gameplay conditions of World War I. Due to the setting of the game, food is hard to come by, medical supplies are hard to come by, the number of wounded arriving at the hospital is increasing, and it is the player who has to really find his moral compass to follow when making tough decisions. The choices the player makes throughout the game have a fundamental effect on the endings, as we have several of them. The player's decisions affect all the characters that are in the game. The way the player plays the game will determine the outcome they will get in the end. If the player gets the right level of acceptance from one of the key characters, they can get a lucrative quest where they don't need to do much, but can gain a lot. We try to make sure that the decisions the player has to make are not black and white. At any point when a player has to make a choice, it could be a crushing one. Whether the player was humane or not, what kind of approach he had to patients, how he ran his economy, it will all be summed up at the very end of the game, and he will get one of the endings that we prepared. Making choices in War Hospital is about being aware of the consequences that come with the choice. We are creating the game so that even the smallest decisions have consequences that the player will feel after a short time, but also consequences that they will feel in the long run.